holidays can be fun and joyous, filled with the time spent with family and loved ones, but between cooking, shopping, parties, maybe wrapping gifts, it can also be a very stressful time. And joining us now to talk about all that stress and how to handle it if you're feeling it is Kelley Kitley, a psychotherapist who specializes in treating adults who struggle with anxiety, depression, addiction, trauma, and life transitions. Thank you, Kelley, for being here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, it really is a mixed bag around this time for so many people, for so many reasons. But what are you hearing from some of your patients, your clients, who are coming to you and talking about this time of year?
Well, it can be both. It can be the happiest time of year for some people, but it can also be a time of deep reflection and feeling loss and grief. And sometimes the expectation of what people want from us for Christmas might have some financial pressure. And also the expectations that we have of ourselves, too. The need to do it all and to please everybody. And oftentimes that can make people feel like they want to pull back. And depression really breeds in isolation. So it's so important that we surround ourselves with people that we love.
So in addition to that coping mechanism, right, to make sure you're surrounded by people, what are other ways that people can cope with maybe the inevitable stress they're feeling, whether it's loneliness or depression, or whether it's, oh my gosh, how am I going to get this all done and go to work or and tend to my kids or whatever?
Sure. So this time of year can feel like we are juggling all these balls in the air, and really try to simplify things. A lot of times we're overeating or over drinking, and that can add stress as well. And so making sure that we're moving our body. We can walk around the block. We can walk in the parking lot with a coworker. It doesn't have to be, you also have to fit in the gym. Wake up a little earlier. Have some quiet time, some alone time to sit and maybe meditate or listen to music. Those are things that can really enhance our mood with very little desire to have to add too much more to our plate.
Real quick, when, is it okay for someone to give themselves permission to say no?
Thank you. Saying no is, period, one sentence, the end of discussion. And so a lot of times we feel this burden of having to say yes to everything, and being able to take care of ourselves. That is the first and foremost way to practice self-care.
And when should people seek professional help?
So oftentimes, if people are having experiences of loneliness, depression, difficulty sleeping, difficulty getting out of bed or feeling motivated for longer than 2 weeks, it is so important to seek professional help.
Okay, to help get through this time or any time. Kelley
Absolutely.
Kitley, thank you so much for being here. Good to see you again as well.
Good to see you,
We really
too.
appreciate your time.